Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. I have decided to continue with the Crimson Fleet storyline. So here I am, about to go to the Jade Swan and meet my contact. I wonder where she is. I brought Sarah along with me. Where is she? She's above me somehow. Still not updated the brightness. That would be helpful. But you know, where the fuck do I go to go to?
Hello.
Hang on. You know, it would be helpful if I just do that, wouldn't it? Must be these stairs. Yes. I figured out as well. I changed it from all missions.
I would have killed you already.
Just the one I'm on now, which I didn't know I could do. Me being an idiot. But here we are. Hello. How are you, my friend?
Hey.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Okay, I'll be as silent as a crate of tissues.
Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps.
As long as we aren't actually stuffed into the cargo hold with the rest of the crates.
Sarah is
You'll
invisible.
have the same accommodations as my crew, provided you follow the rules.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Okay. Nah. Let's
All
go.
right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
Get a jump seat.
Prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine.
I'm normally just in the captain's seat, so that's pretty cool. Oh, that was a bad takeoff, wasn't it? I like that though. That was pretty cool to see it from another seat. It's my first time
We'll
doing
graph
that.
jump the SY-920 from here.
Okay.
Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Do you want to talk?
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
If you notice on my face,
Captain,
I put
I
these
retract
little
my early
chip
statement.
things on.
For the record, I don't
These
like gum.
give me intimidation.
Noted. Just get
I saw
us there
someone wearing
safe.
them and I thought that's pretty cool.
Roger that.
I can't wait. When I first sat down, it was allowing me to wait. Okay, she's sitting down. Oh, we jumped. I saw Sarah sit down. I should have realised we were jumping. The only reason I got up is because
You've
it wouldn't
entered
let me wait.
secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
Okay. She did tell me to shut my mouth. I'll shut my mouth.
Looks like we're clear.
This
We'll
looks
talk
pretty
more
cool
once
from
we're
inside. I wonder if I press the select button before I dock my ship, if it'll give me this view. You know, normally. 'Cause that's pretty cool. Okay. Does look a bit dead behind the eyes, doesn't he?
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere.
Okay.
To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance door downstairs. There's
Fuck.
an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay.
Yeah.
But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Okay. Sarah?
Yes?
Can I ask you to stay here?
What can I help you with? I'll be right here.
Yeah, you won't be helpful. I mean, she might be good for, like, you know, shooting people, but otherwise she will not be good because Andrea can at least make herself stealth-like, you know. She can go invisible, though she is pretty useless too, let's be honest. You know, we know how to pick companions in this game. Badly. Can you show me direction? Go. You know, this isn't my ship. It'd be difficult enough to do this on my ship to find my way out. Or anyone else. There we go. There we go.
Nobody can stop the crim.
Let me see what I've got in my inventory, though. I don't think I do. I want to take that off, don't I? Because we're not. Helmet, that doesn't matter. What am I wearing? I am wearing a security flight suit. First officer outfit? No, that's not UC. God damn it, I was hoping, you know, I might have something. Got me Ranger wear, but that's not UC. That's 3-star Ranger. Where's my little badge? Ranger! Okay. That's where we're going in.
It's in fleet.
I was trying to raise my stealth points before I realised I needed me piloting points up much higher to get a better ship, which I finally have. But, okay. What? I told you to wait in there! You fucking... If she waits here, will she get killed?
Yeah.
Carol?
Take your time.
Like, actually wait this time. Do not follow me.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Of course, sir. I am actually in the UC. Technically.
Just gotta remember to bend the knees.
Like, me being in a uniform shouldn't be a bad thing. I think I'm
Maybe
a
I
captain.
dropped it while working.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu,
What can you do for me, baby?
and you found the intercom. That's if I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should, if you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
Okay.
I'm not worried. I'm sure you. Anyway, the door will let you access the vent. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
I think I remembered most of that, so... And I'm detected? Is it that robot? Okay, so now I've at least got this thing on me digi thing, where it'll tell me if there's a... You know, one that fits. It'll come up blue, which is great. Just check if there's another one first. I don't want to remove one that I might need in a subsequent level. Okay. Wait. Change my powers. I've got one that'll tell me where people are. Oh, hang on. Rendering me invisible. That could be good. I didn't really have to go far. Oh, that wasn't for very long, was it? This vent shut, come on. Awesome. Protected. Oh. What good was that invisibility thing if it was for a few seconds? Thing is, I'd want to put my light on in here, but what if they see it through the vent? Scanner. Okay, find an ensign uniform. First thing we're going to want to do is take this, take this, take this, take this, take this. Oh, fuck. 24. Is there anyone in that room? It doesn't look like it. Obviously the wands will fit in anything. So this one maybe. Oh, it's a 1. It's a 1. I should have seen. That one. That one. That one as well. No. Oh, down there. Yeah. Seeing if they were the same. Oh, one more. Yep. Come on. Oh, please be the last one. Ah, it's not. And none of them fit. See? See what happens? I've got 31 digipicks, like. It's an expert lock, you see. I don't want to use one and then I'll need it in another round. So it could be that, could be that, could be that. And I know I can see the other ones below, but I can't tell what's what. It's a one, we don't want that. Not wasting ones. You gotta be kidding me. I've already fucked it up. That's a big one. I'm gonna use that. Yeah. Oh, it's a one. I've gotten better at locks, but not good enough. Used to be shit hot in Fallout and Skyrim and shit. You would know it from this. That one would be brilliant, yeah. Ah! Now. It's upstairs. Is there anyone in this room? Powers. So void form didn't last very long, did it? Don't want another one of me. Don't want alien reanimation. Will they pull anything? Solar flare. Oh, that's supposed to be good. I haven't used that yet. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, there's a dude upstairs. Ugh. I'm not going to be able to get to that suit. All that fucking time I spent opening that. Should have done the sensor so. Right, 22 meters away. Really? Oof! Sheer luck. First things first. Let's put that on. And then I should just be able to walk the fuck around, so it says. While we're here. Yeah. Okay. So where am I supposed to go? Helpful. What the? I need a direction. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. Like, dude, I'm supposed to know. Is this the command bay? I assume not, otherwise you'd tell me. Oh, fuck's sake. Like, I can't even see. You know, a little blue symbol. Anyway. So helpful. So helpful. We're not even like, we're on a ship. So I don't fucking know. My plan was not to just be wandering around. Look, lounge, mess hall, cargo bay, transport lifts. None of the places I want to go. At least I can walk around, I suppose, but I wanted to be a bit more discreet. Good God.
Commander
It's the cargo
Natara runs the
bay,
ship.
obviously, but... No, it's just the cargo bay. I don't know where to go. You've given me nothing to work with. No, that isn't even open. Nope.
Every time I turn around, I feel like I'm hitting another jump.
This is so stupid. Yeah, I know, I'm trespassing, but I don't know where the fuck to go. I'm in the mess hall. That's fucking fantastic, isn't
Hey,
it?
can I ask you something?
Hope you're not asking me.
Sure, go ahead.
So stupid. Security, transport lifts. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Security. Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck off. It's expert, I know.
State your business.
I need to get to the command bay.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go
Oh,
on
thank God
ahead.
for that.
Your friend there have the same clearance?
What friend?
Our commanding officer
Why are
sent
you
us
here?
both, so yes.
Then you're both good to go.
Good God, woman. Left you at the ship. And now you wanted him back. Okie dokie. She may go back to where I told her to wait. Don't know, she may appear again. So fucking stupid. I love how it's just like, you know, go find your way about this ship. No instructions how to do it. No real signposts, was there? It's like, fuck's sake.
This is Captain Juan Dayu.
I'm in the command bay.
And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance
I'm
code.
thinking I might need another outfit or something. Okay, Sarah Morgan.
Plenty of options to be sure. We just need to choose the one that plays to our strengths.
She's invisible or hide behind the
You know
wall.
yourself, you'll know the best path forward. If the two of you plan on using a disguise, try the security office. Otherwise, there's always a way around.
Okay.
Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
It does seem daft to keep me, you know, speaking to you. Is Sarah here? Shit, I'm fucked. Okay. Let's have a look around now. What does that say over there?
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
Okay.
I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance?
If you don't belong here, you need to get back to your post, Ensign.
Utility operations center. I really... Yeah, I know I can go that way, but I'm looking for another outfit. Okay, find a ventilation shaft. Okay. Come on, Bint. Get in here. Doesn't appear to be any other outfit, which I was kind of hoping for, because it was like, no, you're not allowed in here, Ensign. We got it, yeah. I mean, none of that's any good. Let's go on the quiet. And obviously, just the... Up here. Okay, oh, this is gonna be difficult. Nope. I am so... There's so much noise. I'm gonna try something. Get back to me powers. I just don't know if it's the right one. Send star stuff. Parallel self, no. Void form. Yeah.
be amazing.
I've got to look. Yeah, not that way. I'm still glowing, which is ridiculous. Maybe I should change. Yeah. Oh. Yep, I was detected, then hidden. Gotta do this as fast as possible. Okay, I'm here. I don't like that I'm glowing at the same time. I get it, I did extra stuff, but... Try to do it without phasing the hidden, you know? I took off my spacesuit and apparently that's a lot of noise. I just had a thought. Don't normally take it off, normally... Oh, helmet, but if it has, it's... Yeah. There's a dude there. Okay. That door. I had that door. For the records. There's a dude over there. Ooh! It's about to be seen. I don't... Oh, the comm spike, that's what I'm looking for. It's like, what am I looking for? Activating elevator clearance protocols. Okay, okay. I should be able to go and do that then. Just check. Yeah, find information on the comm spike. Proposal. Hang on, there's more there. Okay. Should technically have clearance now. So I should be okay walking through here. Let me just save it. Just in case, because you never know. I expected that to be like, do you have clearance? That way, wouldn't it?
Stop right there, Ensign.
Dr. Hall has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
Okay, just trying to move fast for the
Not to change
stop
the
me.
subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
Woo! Can't believe I made that. When he said stop right there, Ensign, I thought I'm fucked. He's got me.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.
I was hoping to, you know, get another outfit to change into from Ensign, but give myself clearance. It might have worked to just get past them.
Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You
But
are,
I'm your cargo.
and I've delivered you just as the Gardo asked.
Oh no!
That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship.
It wasn't a betrayal.
That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Yes.
You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with the trooper. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
You owe me more than a drink, bitch! Fuck. Maybe I'll fix it up.
Yes, but
Nothing. Just looking around your workstation. Okay. mean, it's 13 meters below me.
I've heard the team is like...
Nope. Get off that. In case someone, you know.
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Oh.
Really? Couldn't you just trust me?
Oh, hello. Can I have someone? Yeah, someone right there.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising.
Hello.
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship.
Of course it is.
It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking
Do I need to steal
ports.
that? Okay.
We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Security. Decryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing.
I should hope not.
Outside of the effects of...
Yeah.
Yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Sounds like it's not entirely ready.
Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices.
Can you give me that clearance?
In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Huh. I'm one of the new test pilots, actually.
Splendid.
Fantastic.
Was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste.
Oh.
It seems a tad suspicious.
Maybe we'll have to persuade him. The reasons are classified, sir.
Classified?
Oh, that's in
I'm
there.
the head
Of course. We don't have time for this. I was told this was an emergency.
You're right.
I'm not
We
gonna have
do
enough.
need to hurry if we're going to have this module.
Commander said my doc... I really need 4. Someone really high up called in a favor.
Really?
Yes!
And then maybe all of my pestering has finally paid off.
Yes.
All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot.
Yay!
You'll need a uniform and a
Good.
terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype
Fantastic,
ship
my
at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
Okay.
And of course, best of luck. You are
Just
doing
find a route
science
to
a
bypass
great
the
service by undertaking this
But I have
sacrifice.
the thing to go through the checkpoint, don't I? Locker. No. Locker by me, he said. Well, that's the vent, so that can't be the lock. Where's the fucking clothes? Just thought, what if? Okay. I mean, what does that one say? Does it tell me? Escaping the prototype ship. Okay, pilot uniform. Somehow, through the vent. I wouldn't have thought he'd have wanted me doing that. Very, very odd. What to say? Where is it? Ensign's apparel. What is it? Is it that? Well, I'm gonna put that one on too. Is that the right one? It's gotta be on it. Yeah, I came here with that. Does look nice, whatever that is. That's the urban wear, don't like that. It's got to be. Am I wearing the right outfit? It says flight suit, it's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go this way. He's okay with me doing that. I think I just went right past the security checkpoint that he gave me the code for, but I could be wrong. Don't mind. No way. Technically, I'm in the right uniform, so should be allowed. Don't know if Sarah's on my tail or not, and I'm not turning around to find out. Do it again.
You're dead meat!
Okay, I'm alerted. Shit. Oh, wait. Try not to kill him. Try not to kill him. Yep. Oh my god. Prototype ship. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hope, Sarah, you're on here. Imagine the sacrifice. I know that won't be possible. She's companion.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
I hear ya. I was unsure if anyone was going to be on here, so Kenny got us. I mean, I could have told them right there and got out to the Crimson Fleet, but...
What's going on over there?
Make a lot of money in the Crimson Fleet, you know. On dock.
Hailing all UC ships. The intruder has the prototype. Engage at once.
Might be quick enough, I'm not sure. Okay, faction. Yes, there is. Straight on the map. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Go, 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 go! Take some out of there, put them in the grab track. Go, 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 go! Boom! Okay. They're gonna be like, you could have betrayed the fleet right there.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Oh.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
I'll do it now. Just what if it's you've just betrayed the UC, you're now fully a part of the fleet, and I've made the decision, and that's it. Sarah? Oh, the way the others just pop over from my ship.
Isn't it?
Sarah! Sarah! Oh, I hate when she does this.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia,
okay. It's about her story.
I can't get what happened out of my mind.
I could tell it was still bothering you, darling.
Was it that obvious? Oh, I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
Let me help you.
I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1.
You never told me where you ended up after the battle.
What's there to tell? I survived. My crew didn't. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely, or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface.
It's impressive that you soft landed after an emergency jettison close to the ecosphere.
I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you.
I mean, she sent her crewmate ship out and they all died.
Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan.
Friend.
Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade.
Crusades are my speciality.
Thanks. I really needed a laugh. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I'm going to need someone who can keep my spirits up.
She does look like she's got tears in her eyes. I appreciate the confidence.
Well, you deserve it. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand.
Because I love you, Sarah.
I don't know what to say.
Am I gonna get murdered by Andrea?
I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True love. Something I've seriously considered sharing with you for a long time. Just not ready. Not yet.
That's okay. Zaja, you've been critical of yourself for far too long, Sarah.
You're right. I have.
You're a strong, confident woman.
Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do. I really appreciate your offer
Second
to
done on the
visit
key.
Cassiopeia.
Straight to Cassiopeia. Saving you.
Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
Sarah now considers you a friend. Okay. Andrea's not waiting here to stab me in the back. Touchy might just pop up and be like, "Oi! Who are you telling you love?"
To what do I owe this pleasure?
That's Andrea. Where is she? Hello, darling.
There is no one I would rather see right now. I know that tone. Very well. What is it?
I love you.
Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself. I will be here for you, as always.
Okay. I shouldn't do that. It's kind of funny though. I'm married to Andrea. I am Andrea, how are you saying it? I am flirting with the beautiful Sarah. I don't know why I made her Spanish all of a sudden. Andrea, yes, she has some kind of accent. Russian, Eastern European. I don't know where she's supposed to be from. It's the future. It could be nowhere.
We're docked.
Sarah's English, obviously. Should be very easy for me
You,
to
Captain?
because I am it. Let's go see.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me.
Oh, do!
Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Crimson Fleet now
Bulk
has the
grog
comms
is
spike.
fine if you like cheap moonshine.
Which I think I probably was supposed to stop it from happening, but I'm not sure. I know there's supposed to be a choice at one point to choose between the UC and the Crimson Fleet. And obviously I'm supposed to choose the UC. And considering there's more of them than there is these here pirates, it would be best to stick with the UC. Because that's all the major cities, you know what I mean? I don't want to be fighting wherever I go. The key is a brilliant place though.
So there
Anytime.
Well, you certainly made a lot of noise on that station.
I tried not to.
It's not my style, personally. But you got the job done. That's what matters.
Just seeing me in that room is enough for them all to start shooting.
Well, I don't have your combat skill. And getting shot by a platoon of Marines is not my idea of a good time.
I didn't die.
Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink.
Yes, you
It's
do.
the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy,
Bogsgrog.
you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Hell yeah! Crix's legacy is as good as ours.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Discovering Crix's legacy would solve one of the settled system's great mysteries. Oh, I'm as curious and excited as anyone to see what we'll find.
Well, hello.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Yes, it is. Where the fuck is he? It's not in the bar, obviously. I love that it's heavy metal music in here too.
Well, isn't this cozy? It appears we've stumbled across the embodiment of the phrase, absolute. If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner, rather.
Okay,
Admiral
okay, baby,
Logan's
okay.
office shouldn't be terribly far.
I apologise. I want to save it before we go to Delgado, because I don't want it to, like, lock in a specific mission.
The state of this place. It's amazing the key
I don't
is
normally
still
bring
in one
Sarah here,
piece.
so... Yeah. Delgado's somewhere through here.
Rook.
Should be more than a rook by now. Oh, he's upstairs. Yeah. I remember now. I'm starting to get me hang of it. I'm going to save it here just in case. Come on, come fam. Oh. I forgot to change my powers back. Personal atmosphere is like my go-to one. I should really favour them, but you don't have enough slots. Actually, I'll go from this side. Come on!
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship.
Yes!
I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Comm spike was built into the ship, so I didn't really have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment,
Oh,
Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation.
I attempted stealth.
She said you had to start a fight on the station, so it sounds like things didn't go smoothly.
Lucky for you, I don't give a damn how many Marines you killed. Your job
Didn't
was to
kill
get
one.
the comm spike, whatever the cost.
My girl might have.
Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution.
Really?
There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Okay.
You damn right she can.
She's good.
My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent.
Is she lovely?
She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet.
Okay.
If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
Sounds good. Shall we get along just fine?
No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks.
Okay.
Follow her instructions to the letter.
Yes, sir.
She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
I understand.
Understood. We'll do our best to remain on her good side.
Never mind her good side. You'd be better off appealing to her bank account. That is what drives her.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place.
Of course, that's where everyone waits
I'd
in
say
Neon.
don't keep her waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us.
What, loads of
So
stuff
I
to
want
steal?
you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy. and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Okay. Let's just say the comm spike is now available. Very sure it did. Sorry, Sarah. Where are you, my darling? Let's go. I think we're going the right way. Yes. I don't go up to see Delgado very often because that's for the main missions, and I've avoided all the main missions.
But
I've done over 30 Crimson Fleet dash and grabs where I just go blow up a ship, bring back the spoils, you know. I've done that just to get some goddamn XP. I was trying to level up 5 times to get me so I could fly a Class C ship. Okay, it's my ship again. That's cool. Kepler or which is a shit name, by the way. It was made by Walter Stroud, or obviously, isn't he? Stroud. Quark, basically. Quark.
We're free and clear for flight.
She's got so much maneuverability. She's so good. I like it so much. These all Crimson Fleet. You, I'm highlighting you. Yeah, Crimson Fleet Reaper. Okay. UC Vigilance. But we're not doing that. We're doing Sarah's thing. Which is Jameson again, isn't it? Let's go. I know I said I'd do the Crimson Fleet ones in this one, but obviously Sarah takes precedence. Priority, even. Because she, well, let's just say, we going to Pound Town. I'm kidding, of course. Andrea is my wife, but I found out that you could perhaps also romance Sarah, even though Andrea says she will cut you. I think you could do it so your persuasions are high enough. If persuasions are high enough, then you can convince Andrea it's fine. It's fine that you fuck Sarah. Which, you know, idiotic, but still, I like it. For the sake of the game. Obviously not real life. I'm not a hound dog. Nor a man. So, we have to go see Admiral Logan for my darling Sarah. God, for personal atmosphere, otherwise
By the
all
way,
the time.
Sergeant Yumi was looking for you.
Of course, Sergeant Yumi. What?
Sounds like he's got more work.
Speak to Admiral Logan. Well, what floor is he on? How am I supposed to know that?
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral. Admiral
Yes.
Logan's office shouldn't be terribly
I understand that, darling. I do. He's an admiral. There?
Let's go.
Let's go to Central Command. I don't know. If we're on the wrong floor, it'll tell us. Oh, we're not. Fantastic.
Excuse me.
I guessed where to go, and it was right. I'm still wearing
Sarah
my
Morgan.
spacesuit on.
It's been, what, almost 10 years?
I wish they'd do this as a
Admiral?
video so you could see them in the same
Sarah.
shot.
Good to
Properly.
see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped the clusters on my desk. Remember?
Look, Admiral,
Oh,
I'm
while
not
he's doing
here
this shit.
to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies.
The archives, you say?
What about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
Okay, I'm here to support Sarah as a friend.
Very well.
I am a UC Marine.
Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
I could shoot you in the face.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander.
I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help.
Honor the fallen that served under their command.
That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
It is. We refuse to allow the crew of the Dauntless to remain a statistic.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
They were my responsibility, Admiral. One way or another, I intend to bring them home.
Yeah, baby.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character.
She is of the finest of characters.
What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
I would have stolen
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
No worries, darling. Let us get back to the ship. Who are you?
Civil discord. Our military must always be at the ready. But in my opinion, it should also be...
Hush now, child. I'm done speaking to you. We gotta go save, well, not save. I soon find the corpses of Sarah's friends and bury them. Oh shit!
I'm so excited.
I'd forgotten something, didn't I? It's fine to be running around here, you know, in my cool outfit and all, but I have to put my helmet back on at least in my pack. The suit thing doesn't actually matter until I land on a planet. I can just, ooh. Skip capacity boost back. I mean, it's still shit, but... Oh, it's what the dude gave me for being the pilot for the ship, wasn't it? Which is pretty cool. I'd forgotten he gave me something else. And just give me access to his special ship. It would have been great if I could have got through there fully. If my stealth was higher or something. Or I could have found another outfit. Like a captain's outfit or something. I am actually a captain. In the UC Marines, or Marines itself, but the UC. So you'd think I'd just be able to go, yep. Yeah, my ship. Yes, you know what? Don't need to do that. If it's working, I can just go from there. Save me running all the way back to my ship. Wasting my time. Wasting time. She's gonna say, I need to talk to you again. Scan. I know she needs to talk to me, but hopefully it'll be when we land. I'm unsure if it's a breathable atmosphere. I should have looked. But, if not, I'll just put the suit on the second I land.
Good to go.
Yeah, speak to Sarah. This is my new ship. I'll be honest, those fuel tanks with the big golden orb things, I'm not a huge fan of that, because they should be very easy to spot when you're flying next to me. You know what I mean? Just blow them up. But, okay, nothing about a suit. Sarah! See, she's facing away from me. No.
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream.
Yes, it does, darling. Just stick close to me, you'll be alright.
I'm okay.
I need to stop
just
that voice.
So surreal. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
Oh, geological formations, which haven't changed for millions of years, are the perfect landmark.
Yes, exactly.
She's a botanist.
Since most of my gear was destroyed, I depended on those landmarks to orient myself while I was stranded. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
Yeah, on the ship before, I only took off my jetpack and stuff because it actually makes more noise, I found out. Same with your spacesuit, if you're wearing that while you're trying to be stealth. Apparently it adds a lot more noise. Which, you know, understandable, extra weight and stuff, but really? Do we need to be that accurate on it? It's actually not that far, a campsite, 200 meters away, so. Central Brazier. Alright. Nickel. Cobalt. Copper. Ooh! I can get that from quite far away, the copper. I did expand me scanner radius. It's like 40 meters, I think it is now, instead of 20. Which was a bitch when trying to scan animals.
Anything interesting in range?
A creature. I haven't found any plants for you yet. If that is what you want. Sure about it.
This must be some debris from my shuttle. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice.
See, darling. Look down here. Stop with the fucking voice! It's because she's so English, I'm putting on more of an English voice. So stupid. What's this? Is this where you used to cook? Is this where you used to drop water? What's this? I was trying battery, I always need things. Oh, speak to Sarah. My apologies.
Well,
apologies.
This is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it?
Well, seems to be animals you can eat and doesn't look too bad. You can breathe. I'm proud how well you've been handling this.
Yeah? Well, inside I'm a shattered wreck. So, joke's on both of us, I suppose. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running.
Okay. Do you know where there is one?
Cute. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. Beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Okay, darling. Let me just do something first. I want to go crawl. Don't like bars. Got Sarah, obviously. Sophia. Can't remember who Sophia is. She's on the ship. I know. Yes, they're on the ship. I want you on the ship. Can I do that? How do I... I know that. Yeah. I was basically attempting to put Andrea somewhere else. So that, my romance with Sarah goes well. Because that bitch is just gonna pop up behind me and stab me. Oh, I just need to scan you. You know, try to get as much survey data for the planet as we can. And survey up. That fluorine, that's a new one. We can brush our teeth. Arrgh. That's the only thing I know that uses fluorine. Maybe Head and Shoulders? I don't know. Atmosphere.
I still can't believe you can do that.
I know, I'm just so sexy. This shouldn't be Sarah's crash site. Sarah's crash site was downstairs. Oh, the fuck? You're telling me that's a creature?
Setting up this beacon probably saved my life. Who knows how long I would have been stranded here.
What a weird thing. What a weird thing. What was that? The reason you're not throwing me grenades that I'm throwing. Yeah, dead. That was fast, wasn't it? Super fast. Kill me like that. Should have grabbed my shit and run. Like I did say, it was a creature. We're probably going to be back by the ship. That's the last time it saved. Oh, that's one of the pictures I actually took I stood myself on a starborn ship, took a picture. Thank you. It's showing it in the, like Fallout 76 does that. It shows it in the things, but, yeah. I haven't seen this one do it at all yet. That's Saint Francis said it, isn't it?
I can't believe I'm here.
Yes, it's stick close to me. Sorry, I hate to do it again.
Yes.
But like, yes, we've already had this conversation. Let's go.
Let's go.
This way. Do my best to run. The only thing that bugs me, you know, you land on a planet and you can hear about 50,000 other ships landing constantly. It's even worse when it's like, where is it, like Mars? Mars was fucking dreadful. It's like every 2 seconds there was a planet, a ship landing. Fucking annoying. Come on, get in. Oh look, we're here, darling. Stop it. Yep. We run here. If I run fast, Sarah should get here fast. God, she's 96 meters away. I thought she'd run. They usually run as long as I'm not using my jetpack. If I use my jetpack, then somehow they're far, far away. Come on. Sarah!
This is it. Not exact. Yeah?
I remember she liked it,
Look at this thing. I think we need...
Yes.
Cute. When I was stranded, the beacon.
Okay. That way, wasn't it?
Zeroing in on anything useful?
No, not really. Oh yeah, 40 and I got that from you. About to run out of oxygen. It's really annoying the lack of oxygen you have, especially on a planet with fucking oxygen. But it's okay. Let's make believe. They're about the same, Ellie. Okay. Quick thing, that's the emergency power cell. Can I do anything with this? No, what about this little button? No. So I'm gonna grab this and then I'm gonna run like fuck. Yep, running like fuck. You ain't killing me, bitch. You ain't killing me. You can try and kill Sarah, but she should follow. After a minute. They were very, you know, high level. For some reason. I'm on the shop. No, I want to pick up the light particle first. Yeah, power. Elementary data. Object Alpha. UC Dauntless, okay. Beta. Escape shuttle. Oh. In 2 days since my crash landing on Cassiopeia, slipping in out of consciousness, able to use emergency meds, medical assessment, 3 cracked ribs, broken forearm, minor concussion, internal damage, and a hell of a lot of bruises. Just gonna look around, place a distress beacon. I was able to track exactly where Shuttle 02 went down. It appears to be located several thousand kilometers away, making it impossible to reach on foot, even if the planet was hospitable and the train accommodating. It is, both of those things. But I'm in no physical condition to even attempt such a journey. My distress beacon and all my supplies located here. I don't dare leave it behind. It's been nearly a month and I'm down to my 3 final power cells. If I want to make them last, I'm going to have to disconnect them from my ship's computer system, which means I'll lose access to my computer and short-range transceiver. If they make any attempt to reach out, they're going to receive a silence. It's been a month. They're probably dead. But the shuttle hasn't contacted me by now. It's unlikely they ever will. I don't know if that means their comm system is simply damaged, or if they've left their crash site, or even if they're still alive. Imagine if they were still alive.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
How dark it is. Well, you made this all possible, Sarah.
Well, we're not there yet. But damn, it does feel good.
I mean, let's be honest, we don't have to do much.
The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
Okay. I don't like when we can't take it. Nice. I like when I find a magazine. Oh, that was shut. Anything in here? No, nothing good. Is this your little bed? Empty chunks packaging. Alright, darling, let's go. Sarah Morgan ship. Imagine if those beasties are outside, they followed us down. They have! They fucking have! No, not chancing it. Not chancing it. Run! Yep. We're level 40 each. And I'm just trying to keep us alive. Oh, it's right behind us. Like, honestly, if it could like boost straight up, it would be fine, you know. If I could just like whoosh right up the hill, that would be fantastic. You know, like in Skyrim, I think it was. Yeah, Skyrim. And there was one where you could just like yourself forward, like a rush. Can't remember what it was called. Alright, I expected them to be right there on my tail. I wondered if, yeah, the landing strip seems to be the same place. I was wondering because it is a new ship. And except for the colours, it's an ugly ship. I love my colours because, you know, purple and red. Take off. We go up, we land somewhere else.
Lifting off now.
See, look at these. It's like the ugliest fucking thing.
Retro's firing. Orbit.
No, not that. I like that. I think. I just worry, was that Sarah's ship or was that their ship? I should have looked first.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Oh, it looks different. Yeah. Trees and shit. There was no trees on this before. I wish this game was fucking brighter. They said there was a new patch where they've like upgraded some shit, you know, supposedly made it easier for people who've got issues with like, you know, I don't want to say disability because it's more like, yeah, specific sight issues or something. So I was assuming it's going to be, I haven't really looked inside to be honest, to see if there's any updates. I didn't even see it pop up and go, ooh, a new patch has been downloaded.
Look at this
One that I can take from it. It's not.
Had I been on this planet,
Oh! I think she shoots up. I'm just like, fuck this. I have a jetpack. Take it back down to myself. So you're dead. It's slightly easier than I thought it would be. Just that monster there. I assumed it would be a big bad motherfucker like. Oh, I'm stuck.
This is what's left of the cruise shuttle.
There we
But
go.
it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else.
Sorry, darling. Didn't mean to.
Could there have been survivors?
Yeah, it seems so. Seems they went up here. Don't know if it's here or through. Oh, I was about to say or through a cave. Does it look like there may have been a cave below me? I'm not sure. That looks like a proper walkway, and there's clearly where the. No! I fell. The only thing, the shitty jetpack. I've got one, but it's shit. I have upgraded it. It's just still shit. Get away. I mean, I assume they're dead now. That's what they're still alive.
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing.
It's been 10 years.
And I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again.
Again?
No
Who's
way.
here?
Both of you. Just go.
We know this must be terribly frightening, but I promise we're only here to help.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you?
We're here to honor the crew that died on this planet.
No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born.
Oh, fuck. So
Tell
she
me
was
another
born
one.
here?
Go
I
ahead.
thought she was a baby on the crew or
You were
something.
born here? Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
I like that she said
Jenna
mum.
and Elias.
Subtitle should have said it.
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter.
I assume they're dead.
Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah
It'd be
Morgan.
nice if we could see her face.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time.
Oh, good God.
It's like a dream to finally meet you.
Only because Sarah was on this planet for a whole fucking year. Somehow managed to get rescued. Didn't know they were still there. Didn't think to go check. Like, fucking hell. I'm assuming they're dead, but...
Yeah? Well, you're too late. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now.
Well, not anymore.
All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
I did hear something about Sarah's daughter. And I was like,
My
oh,
name's
she got a
Sona.
daughter.
Sona.
Assuming she's going to raise her now.
What a lovely name.
How long ago did your
Sona,
mum die?
You mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
I assume we have to go kill
Buried?
those things.
Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
The dog tags.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Oh, we were speaking from far enough away, weren't we?
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
Give yourself a moment to breathe.
Whew. Yeah. That's probably good advice. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags.
Of course they are. I think... I'm hoping they split.
Good. Just be careful.
You know, like dog tags, like leave one on the grave.
Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
I understand, darling. 10 of them. Oh, fucking hell. Nice enough. Ooh. I always grab a skill book when I get them. She's got a nice enough place. This little bedroom. Great expectations. Carry of the cosmos. Don't know what that is. Okay, well, I'll be back. Let me go kill some beasties. I don't think I've killed anyone in this video. Oh no, I killed one. I killed one little beastie. I didn't want to engage with the UC Marines, did I? Because I am a UC Marine. Me. This way, okay? Kind of like skittering, you know. What's this? Oh, ball. Okay. I was didn't like the in the mud. It's only because I can hear them. I'm like, you know, trying to hit it. Obviously, they're going to be ahead of me. They're not going to be a bit. Would like to at least highlight one of them and scan it. Is that? That's one of those big things from before. Is it dead? Oh, it is. It is. It is. There's another one. Oh, actually, they're not that bad. Level 30. Okay. Any more for any more? Don't know if I can scan them when they're dead. I guess not. Okay. Like, if I keep scanning on, I'll be able to see where the fuck they're all hiding. Okay. Seems easy enough. Any more for any more? Like I said, I'd like to scan them, but they're a bit too, I want to say vicious, of course. It did seem a bit... Ah, okay, I see 3, to be sure. To be sure, to be sure! Come on, baby. I got ya. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Ah, I didn't mean to put that away. Let's remember. Okay. Just in case there's any more. Ooh. A weird looking thing. Scanner back on. About 88% scanned. Nice to scan the final one. Oh yeah, Sarah stayed in the ship. I was like, she's still here. No. Okay, Dauntless Cruise crash site. That's a tree, yes. Weird looking plants. Okay. Big car way in. Stuck on something. Scan it off to get it here. Yep, something's coming. What the fuck is it? I literally thought something was popping out, you know? I mean, really, there should be 2 tags. And one of them should be still on the grave, and I should be taking one home. Okay. You hear it? I can hear it. Okay. Where's it going? It's coming up here. Yes, it is. Thank God. If the bitch had snuck up on me, it probably would have got me. But, I saw it. We have. Oh, I have them all. Was one of them on that? Yeah. I think you can run back. I think it's okay. Say you like it's someone else. You know what I mean. Alright, 256 meters that way. Get it, running out of oxygen. Wow. Fracture me limb. I thought I'd press the, whoop, right before, but, I think I should have gone the other way. Get on this little ledge. I gotta do something about that fractured limb. My fault. There's something for a fractured limb, isn't there? Puncture wounds, infections, contusions, fractures anywhere? Radiation poisoning. Shit. I thought I pressed the Y right before I hit the floor, but I still had the stupid scanner on. I got nothing for fractures, are you kidding me? Fractured skull on it, but it worked. Fracture's a fracture. I fractured my knee as a child. Very painful. I got 86 meters. I like how I spent, you know, got all that way. Just flying through the air. Yeah, in the snowman. Hey. I always seem to have like a little slither of health missing, like this, you know, Sarah, my...
No. How many times do I have to say it?
What?
I said I don't want to go. Leave me alone.
She can't stay here by herself.
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay
really
here
is.
all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here.
I know that.
It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
Of course, darling. Whatever it takes to bring her to safety.
I knew I could depend on you.
She's a child.
Now
Can't
all
leave
we
her
have to do is convince this poor girl that she's better off leaving the planet with us. I don't know if I have it in me to say the right things.
Okay.
I can hear you talking
I
about
know.
me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Sure. See if we've got any persuasion. Would be helpful just to make sure that she comes with us. I don't want to accidentally leave her here. 20%. Actually, I do want to save it just in case I fuck it up. Which is a distinct possibility. Which is...
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
I don't like how the kids are all the same, like. She worries about your safety.
I've been alone for a long time. And even when bad people visit, I've been safe.
So people have come.
That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had. Does it?
Can't leave it here, baby. Well, you'll never be able to start a family, that's true.
I never thought of it that way.
There's no
But
person here to be a
leaving
partner.
Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
You can take them in your heart.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought of it that way. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help.
It's okay, Sona.
I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get...
No, you can be in the way as much as you want.
Wherever we're going.
She's a lot better than fucking Cora. There you go, darling.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
We have. She can't stay here alone. I made the decision, so it'll be my fault if anything goes wrong.
Nonsense. We're in this together. It's just... We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes.
She can stay at the lodge as long
Wherever
as she
she
wants.
ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time. Please.
Of course.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the Overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Sure. somehow the child will be safe going back to the ship on its own, on her own. Let's say its own. She's a girl, definitely. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that might happen. I mean, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, that may have been the wrong way, Sarah. I apologise. I assume I'm supposed to get up it this way. Yeah. It's fucking pitch black. This is the overlook, is it? Doesn't really overlook much. The fuck is she? There. Come on, confess your feelings for me. Try and keep the torch on it if we can.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
This whole game we could have had a save, do you know what I mean? I couldn't stand... Oh, I'd do anything for you, Sarah.
And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world, and until this very moment I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes.
I wish she just turned around and look at me.
Wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
I mean, the others are all good as well, but I'm obviously going to flare. I'm hoping there's so much more. There's much more than simple gratitude tucked away in that statement.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan.
Of course.
And figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
Don't know why she can't live in the lodge. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it fast. Okay, we're running all the way back to the ship if I can help. Yeah, baby. There's another picture I took. That was me standing on top of my old ship. I wanted to get a nice shot. You know, like pulled back to try and get the scope of the ship. It's quite big. But obviously I was so tiny. So, there's a little bit to see. You can see me shield thing there right in front, the little bump. The little hump, you know? And I've got a jam
While
off
we're
there,
here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo.
Really? I don't normally have Sarah follow me around, you say, so...
Need some more?
No, I don't. I was self from the Kepler. I was like, why is there only one thing there? Just look if there's anything to be... No, there's no. Spacesuits, they need selling. Okay, just want to get rid of that one. And that one, but not that one, because I'm not, you know, just because I'm not wearing it. Get rid of that. Because I like not having me, you know, me suit on, so you can be like, yeah, look at me, look at my sexy beastness. Doot doot, doot doot, doot 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 doot. Okay. Anything? I'm gonna pick up a document tray. I don't even know whose cryptophiles they are, you know. See, that's my new ship. It's pretty good. Alright, darling, we have to go to Mast, I believe. Speak to Admiral Logan. See, I was trying to quickly get myself into New Game Plus so I can take advantage of the magic puddle in Aquila City. But apparently they've patched that now. And I have so much money in this game. I've got like 600,000. But when I go into the next game, I'm going to have no money, aren't I? I'm going to be absolutely fucking broke. means I'll have to do jobs and try and make money. I'll have loads of extra skills and stuff and powers, which is fantastic. But I'll be broke again, and I won't even be able to buy a good ship. I'll be stuck on that first ship. And if I tell them, if I
sound like a commercial right now, but
if I carry on, I won't be able to get the other ship like the captain.
I have a
and
feeling
stuff.
today's
Oh, it's
going to
above
be
me,
a
isn't it,
great
Max?
day. Don't you agree?
Under. It's like stuck under the lip. Or is to run all the way there. All the way out and then all the way back. Yes, you just got stuck. Fucking wank stain. Okay, so it was Central Command, I believe, that the Admiral was on. It makes sense. Love how it just decides, oh, fuck it, you don't need to know which floor to go to anymore.
Pardon?
You say pardon?
Those creatures killed UC citizens. They're not killing anymore. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Yes. It was for the soldiers who owned these gene techs.
And we did it for the child that was marooned there. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash.
I mean, she should be granted
After
UC
her parents
citizenship.
died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
True. Oh!
How dare you say that to me? Thousands died because they believed in the ideals set forth by the United Colonies. I know because I've signed each and every one of their death notices. So don't tell me I've dishonored anyone's memory. Because I mourn those thousands every day of my life.
We aren't doubting your integrity, Admiral. We are simply expressing our regrets at how the situation was resolved.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. This situation was handled poorly. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
I mean, really, she should be given UC citizenship. She should be given some fat survivor benefits from both her parents, plus whatever their paychecks last were and stuff. You know, military benefits. She should be getting all that shit. I would wait for you, but you're too long. And you'll catch up to me anyway. I mean, they do skip the elevator things. Remember in Fallout and stuff, they used to have, you'd be in the elevator, someone would appear next to you, you know, your companion or whatever. They've got rid of the need for the little cutscene in the elevator, but still. It does look quite nice in this little town, doesn't it?
I'm not sure power like that was meant for humankind.
Okay, darling, you don't want one? Fucking Barrett got one. I can't believe Barrett has a power and, like, my beautiful Andrea or my beautiful... Who gives a shit about Barrett? He's like the worst. Except for the Adoring fan, that's worse. I really wish I'd have known him from Oblivion before I picked him. I'd heard of him. Because he was... you know, someone said there's someone from Oblivion coming into it.
Good to be home.
I gave up on Oblivion because it was dull as fuck. And you may think, what? What is this crazy talk? Reason it was dull as fuck. It was because, no, the storyline and shit was good. That was fine. Patrick Stewart as the king. Great. Loved it. I hated the towns. Everywhere you'd go. It was so empty. And it just felt horrible. Yeah, she's upstairs. In comparison to Skyrim, which I was so used to and had hundreds and hundreds of hours in on. Right, let's talk to the child now. It's a nice room.
I guess we need to talk.
Yes, we do, darling.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Need new parents.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
Don't worry, no one's gonna hurt you.
They sure won't. They have to catch me first.
Yeah, she's probably pretty fast.
It's true. You're one of the toughest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Good choice.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Wow. Yeah, Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship.
Well, Auntie Sarah can't exactly afford that right now.
I've got 6.
But
Do you want one of mine?
she can provide you with the best exploration training in the galaxy.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
Well, she's much better than fucking Cora, isn't she?
Wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well,
I
think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now.
Of course, darling.
I want to pay my final respects.
Should the child not come?
Hi there. How's it going? Yeah, a little bit. That planet was the only real home that I ever knew. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it feels like I've left my family behind.
You have a new family now.
It was a really tough decision
Or a
to
bigger
make.
one. How about that?
But you and Sarah were right. I had to move on with my life. And hey, one day when I'm old enough, I could always go back for a visit.
Yeah, you can.
It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it in all my life. Not even in Mom's picture slates. It's almost like a fairy tale. Like it's not real, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that sounds pretty dumb to you. But hey, I lived in a house made from busted up spaceship parts and trees.
You look pretty comfortable, let's be honest.
Don't worry about me, I'll be fine.
You want anything? You want money? You want books? Anything you want, baby. I'll give you. I'll give you. Where's Sarah? Oh, she's there. I want to see if I can do something now. My crew. Can I have Vasco? I know that. I'm trying to unassign it. Oh, there's a fucking button that says unassign. You can be assigned. I didn't know that was a... See you later, darling. You should stay at the lodge. I'll come see you soon. Don't stab me. I'd stab someone. Cheat. Now, the War Memorial. I don't know where that is. Start. Somewhere over there. I mean, if she'd walk and talk, I'd probably walk, but it doesn't sound like she's talking. The only thing with that, I wish it'd stay on for longer. I pushed the double button.
Energy unleashed at your command. Unbelievable.
Does have a nice little accent, doesn't she? Oh. That was dangerous for me. Where is she? Huh? Sarah? Let's just... What the fuck are you doing, woman? That was a weird way to do it.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
Right. Yeah, being remembered by name is better than being completely...
These people laid down their lives for what they believed in, and it cost them dearly. I served shoulder to shoulder with them, and watched some of them die. I know you meant well, but they'll always be more
Oh,
than
I didn't
a
mean it
name
like
to
that.
me. And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss.
We do.
Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Wasn't the best of shots there, was it, when she kind of looked at me from the side? I'm just going to stand there and watch her. It's not letting me do anything. Not being creepy at all, am I?
Okay, I'm ready.
At least let me look at the memorial.
Let's go.
I don't know where the waterfall is. This way, isn't it? How do we get there? How do we...
Out of the well, just that there should be more oversight. You gonna say?
Okay. Oh, we have to take the lift. Okay. The tram. Lift. There are lifts, but they're down into the well over there. That's the lift over there. Andresia's gonna kill me. I don't know if my persuasion's up enough, but she's back at the lodge. And we're not going back to the lodge. We're going to space. So we gotta finish the Crimson Fleet. Like, that was my plan just before I pop over in the new game. I'd forgotten about it last time. But I do have enough points now, I think. Oh, I assume we're going up the top or something to see the waterfall then. Nothing like enough to do enough. How about a year off? Or 2? Or 10? Imagine it if you'd had so much money. Just be like, yes, I'm retired. Get over here. I read somewhere recently in the Starfield subreddit, you can rob the Galbank ATMs. If you didn't know, maybe I'll have to do that on the next playthrough. I'm unsure if I'll stream much of the next playthrough. I'll probably just play it and stream something else. I have hundreds of games. Okay. We're supposed to go like here to the edge or so.
It's lovely here,
Oh
isn't
God.
it?
She's looking up at me because I'm on the fucking ledge.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot,
this man-made spot,
there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
Okay, seems like an ideal place to... Oh, stalling for time.
Is it that obvious?
Yes, you sexy beast.
I've asked you up here because I wanted to talk about something very important.
It's not looking great in this very, video. You can tell me whatever's on your mind.
Good, because I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Maybe. But for how long?
Until our dying breath.
I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military.
When Andrea stabs me in the back.
Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
None of that is your fault.
Are you sure? For all
She
we
didn't
know,
want to alienate them.
it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away.
You deserve to be with someone who understands your
Finding
feelings.
someone like that would be wonderful.
Yes, darling.
Wait a second. What exactly are you saying?
I'm saying I love you, Sarah, now and forever.
Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. From things you've said in the past, it's obvious you want to have a serious relationship.
But you're married.
You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same.
She doesn't want to get married at the lodge. Imagine that.
You're something truly special.
Oh, Andrea's angry.
You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete.
She was like, I will not share.
And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever.
I should have done the safe frick before.
You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life.
Talking over.
I love you. Always. When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while. Back, eh? How's it going? Oh, you're going to make me blush again, aren't you?
Being in love with you is like a dream come true.
I will never love another person as much as I love you.
Andrea's just gonna kill me.
We should get a drink sometime.
Of course, darling. Whatever you choose. Andrea is going to fucking kill me. Like, for real. She gonna, like, stab me in the back while I'm asleep. She gonna do something.
Erden will...
Oh, yes. I have to, tell them. I have given the comm spike to the Crimson Fleet. I don't think they're gonna be happy. I didn't expect Sarah's mission to take quite as long as it did, but it's fine. It was a fun mission, exactly. It was a fun mission. And we have a child now.
Captain Black,
Beautiful.
do you require my assistance?
We have a beautiful child who we will raise together in our love.
The officers. I've got mob duty now.
I don't know if my persuasion is high enough to convince Andreja yet, but it's okay that I'm also going to marry Sarah.
Hey, I want to talk to you right now.
Yes, Commander.
I have masks breathing down my neck. They're ready to shut down this entire operation. You opened fire on SY-920 and killed people.
I did no such thing.
Who the hell do you think you are?
There is it.
You always have a choice.
I didn't shoot no one.
People have
not
died
a single soul
because you were too stubborn to find a safer solution. This is not how UC step operates.
If
you do it again, you're off this operation, and I'll have Toft throw you in the break.
Oh, if you do it again.
It'll be my pleasure, sir.
All right. I think we're all in
I
agreement.
killed no one.
So let's get back to the operation at hand.
That's the bitch in this situation.
Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes the conduction grid and neon is the key.
Conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy.
That's a good idea.
It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's
she's good.
field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors.
Huh.
They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
And you concerned the fleet is getting close to the legacy?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
It's a lot of money, isn't it? I'm pleased they're taking you seriously.
It's long overdue.
Of course, sir.
All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
It's good to have you back. What can I do? Let me know if you need anything else.
The best there is. Let's just bounce the neon. No need to undock. No need to get back on my ship. None of this bullshit. I haven't seen any Terramorphs in a while, you know. There was a mission I was doing with Terramorphs and I've forgotten all about it. Ow. I was supposed to go find someone, some team, and help set that up to do the Terramorph thing. I assume that's a
We're going to
full
be
flashback
visiting.
mission.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Does she normally tell me this? You know, if I brought us to the city, 'cause this is the first time bringing her to the city. Or would she just be like, you know, yeah, let me
Looks
see.
like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
I'm aware, darling. The one time I decided to wait for her. She slows down right before she gets in the elevator. Did you see that? Like, just, you know, keep your speed going. You can be fast. You can stay with me, baby. Downstairs, there'll be an upside one. Yeah, that one. I'm supposed to go to the other side of the elevator, but it's fine. I don't know why I can't ever just be at full health. I don't want to waste a health pack with like that many, you know. Oh, don't you freeze. Don't you freeze. I only pressed the fucking start button. Froze. Oh, thank God. Thought I was fucked. I just want to try and get my health up a little bit without... expected it to go a bit faster. I don't want to use the butter or the cheese. Packaged stuff, that's fine. Yeah. Let it go a bit faster. Win a little tiny bit. Not enough, really. Madame Sauvage. She's upstairs.
Oh.
Yes.
How many velocities did I have?
I don't know, you drunken fool.
You looking to get zoned? Yeah. Well, if I had a credit for every
didn't
time
wanna
I
just
heard
say
that
I'm
line,
Crimson
I
Fleet,
wouldn't be
she'll probably
stuck
go,
working
"Shh."
in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some
Sure.
time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around.
Okay.
We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
You want me to do something to prove myself?
And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
You want the money? I'll give you the money.
The few times I've dealt with Benjamin Bayou in the past have been rather unpleasant.
Why is
to
she
say
facing
least.
the other way?
All right. I get the point. Let's just get this over with.
Hurry up.
I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
I bet I was gonna have to do that anyway.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
Of course you do.
It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Sure.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought.
It's easier.
Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks.
and I want access.
Well, she said keep it on
Here,
good side.
take this micro drive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door?
No.
Generdyne's got their place locked down.
You got an outfit.
But as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne. So you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating.
Go there first?
The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done.
Yeah.
Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
I'm still wearing that UC Marine outfit, by the way. Maybe we should change. Right. Someone's something tower. I forgot what the tower was. Let's have a look. Right. I'd rather get evidence first, it'll be easier.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was have to admit. I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now.
Seems it.
Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here...
Okay.
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th.
Hey, you're boring.
I'm sorry if I'm blown. I'm afraid that thing... I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
An idiot inside.
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on.
Do you have some information?
But I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou. But I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
Give it to me.
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson... I'm also including a list of all the... I'm praying someone is financially successful.
Alright, send it. I don't care if you die.
You're absolutely right. I can't allow... Hey, look. If there's anything else you need... As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Whoa. Okay, that's No, I can't. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe we can work something out. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I haven't agreed to anything. Look, I don't know why you're pushing me to talk about Miss Komiko.
Huh.
We're done talking about that.
Are you fucking kidding me? What was the point in the persuade?
She might be a bit tough.
God, you're annoying.
I've only been working. Well, the big...
Yeah, I don't care.
Sure.
Fucking waste of time.
Genodyne was working from her... That was Genodyne's first.
Boring.
Hope to see you again soon.
Are you gonna let me work, or are you gonna keep bothering me?
I don't know. Don't know where we go for additional... Oh, that's got a lock on it. There's no way.
Are you supposed to be here?
Yes, I am, darling. Did you not know?
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
I was hoping I could shut those. No. I was like, can I use a computer or something if I can lock those? But no. Ah, this one. So they all bloody fit. You don't know. That's not right. I was like, it says it fits, it has to fit, you know what I mean? Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck was the point
See what kind
now?
of information you can get off of there.
There's nothing! Absolutely fuck all! Can't even use this one. No, what the fuck was the point in that? I didn't miss anything, did I? No. We're gonna have to go in there, aren't we? Come on. I know the ones will work. The ones are no good to me. I need them for when I have a one. Oh, there is a one. That's really looking. Okay, start here. That one works, but this one works. I'll go with that one. Okay, so that one fits. Obviously, the one fits. I've got the two ones. I'll have to use one on and just pray. I don't need another one. So we do, I'm fucked! Oh, hang on, that was in the right position. Yeah, there's a one. I mean, the information's clearly got to be in here. It's the only fucking option. Yeah, you know it's going to be that first one, isn't it? It's going to be the first one I used, because I didn't bother checking all the rest. What's the three, What's the three? What's the two? Right. Hope for the best. See, I'm going to want to use the ones with the most things like this. There. And for another three. It's a one, and if I use the one, I'm gonna need it, aren't I? So we gotta start again. It's like, oh, you fucking kidding me? I hate these locks. One. It's actually the only one that fits, which is fucking fantastic. Right, that's a one. That fits. The one. God, it's a 3 that fits, just make sure. That fits too. Okay, another 1. Fits 2. That fits too. It's a bit annoying when there's too many. That one looks like it. No? Maybe. I thought there's one left. Thank God.
The name of the law.
Nope.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run.
Now.
Okay. Nope. No, no, no. Quickly. I'm gonna run. Don't want to have to kill her, especially because I will be seen. You never know. Sometimes they're just following me.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
I thought I'd finally done it. The time it took me to get into that lock. Obviously, she saw me when I started it. It must have been when I shut the shutters in the room, and she was like, "Yeah, just run in there." But I got super quick.
Thanks
Right
again.
away. I knew it would be in a fucking safe. The time that took to open. This is why I hate opening them, and obviously the more I open them...
Yeah? Come in and let your cares melt. You people should leave her. Yeah, sure.
Worth a shot.
You debt collectors are... Now get out of my...
No, really? I'd like to see you try.
Go on, Sarah, take it down.
The Crimson Fleet. Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, I just... Well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town.
Oh.
If you want to talk to her, you already have access.
Thank you.
Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
Yes, you can kill her. Fuck would I... Oh, I already had access because I bought this access last time I was here. Oh, okay, all these people around her.
Yeah. What do you want?
You don't look Asian.
You must be zoned out of your mind because...
I'd say.
How the hell did you find that?
I went in your
It was
office.
Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility.
This was easy enough.
I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. I just know this is going to come back to bite me on the
Of course it is, baby. Of course it is. Wrong way. Everything comes back to bite you on the ass.
Nothing beats getting zoned in.
Let's go steal this weird electrical... Zip. I don't know, conductive grid.
Welcome to
I think we're
chance.
still downstairs, aren't we? Now we go to the underbelly. I do like these massive creatures. Have you seen them? Look at that! It's fucking cool. Sure though. And I also sound like I have to listen.
Horrible, Dan. Does it hurt when you do that?
No. I was thinking it was round here. Let's see what happens when I walk in.
Must be a lot of valuable tech disappearing from Genodyne to justify all the scrutiny of their own
Just looking to
employees.
see if there's any clothes. Doesn't appear to be. You know, always worth a shot, and always want bullets. Let's see. Oh. Okay, let's take off our pack for now and hope for the best. Same with our helmet. Still wearing this stupid thing. Oh, I'm still wearing that. Or I have that. Yeah, I want to keep that on. That's my intimidation. O2 recovery. It does nothing for me. Yeah, took it off. Power. I could be wrong though. No. So more back to power.
The laboratories. That'd be a miracle. Why? Is there a problem? Honestly, just sign his name yourself. It's not like that anyone could comprehend any of the heroes in the first place.
So let me get this straight. All it takes is one person to spot me. Go back.
This is quite an extensive facility.
Say it's talking to me.
But I
was hoping there'd be a vent in here, but there's not.
Infrastructure to convert the lightning to electricity.
No, no vent. Let's go back. Cool if one of these was like a power switch or something, which I have found previously, you know, in other. It's right there, sure. It's going the other way for some reason. Why would be? Sometimes I think those rumba things can fucking see me. Shit. Because it is downstairs. Fuck. That robot might see me. I mean, that robot will see me. And the oh, there's a hole in the ground. There's a hole in the ground. I need to go straight in. It's gotta be on it. There's no way that'd just be open for the sake of it. Shit, it's gonna have to. That was pretty cool. At least we know he's gone back that way as well. Helpful. Yeah, there's another hole here. This is the right way. People here. Both appear to be. Look at this secure spot. Let me just get rid of the personal atmosphere. Let's at least do the invisible for a minute. I don't know if that thing can see me, so I'll just
Look at the circumference of these conduits. They must be rated to carry an immense amount of power.
Thing is, in this thing, I don't know how long I've been visible for. We'll know in a second they can see me, because it'll probably wear off. That's it. No. I'm detected. I assume it's by those fucking robots. How close is he gonna get? Yeah, it doesn't last as long as it should. Bright bit of vent in it. What's that there? It's got on in it. Oh, that's a vent. I don't know what those syringes do. These, you should be able to turn off the power. You see there's a little tiny padlock on the side. Wouldn't want a chance using a gun right now. Especially as the people on my team seem to not be able to do stealth properly. I mean, she's doing it right now. She's not attacked anyone, which is great. But Andreja usually, oh shoot. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I had something that was, I mean, that's not silenced, is it? Should I have some silenced? A rifle or something? Did I get rid of my rifle? Oh no, it's there. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, I will not say that. I don't think you can blow these off, but I'm gonna try. Nope. Better shot. Right, let's get back. Actually, keep that on in case anyone does hear me. Gonna go that way, and then I thought, what if someone could see me? Go down there, but he's
such power. It's incredible.
Oh god.
You're done for.
I lost him.
I don't know if you can see Sarah. Sarah sounds like she's shooting people.
Can't take it.
I mean, it doesn't seem like I'm hidden anymore. Let's be honest. I was doing quite well. Okay, I'm just here. I was doing so well. There we go, construction grid plans. Where is this dude? This one. Sounds like Sarah's shooting some people. I just realised something, none of them are attacking. I'm still on caution, but... Dude right outside the door, you see, and there doesn't look like another way. Where's he gone? Is he gone? No, he's there. Never mind. Okay.
Stop! Please! Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence.
Technically, I've not shot a single person.
Look, there's no need to be angry
Sure.
with me. I'm on your side. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. Oh, don't patronize me. I know I'm no prize winner myself.
Didn't expect
but
that.
At least I don't spend my days trying to screw everyone over. You know, I've spent... Everything always works out for him.
I mean, it would have been nice.
And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back.
If I could have got in here.
Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scared them off.
That would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-4... I'm getting out of here.
Okay,
Watch.
go.
Do me a favor and don't tell my brother we talked.
Yeah, I don't really care, mate. Like, couldn't give a shit. Just in case. I'll check every file. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna take it, is it? It's in one of those fucking things. Am I supposed to kill Benjamin? fact that it gave me access to. Oh, hang on, wasn't he that old man? I had keys to his apartment, didn't I? I doubt he's here. I stole them from him. He was in the, yeah, he was in the... I remember last time I couldn't get down to the lobby. I had to fast travel out. Well, no, in a sec. I was like, you can't go to the lobby. Yeah, I managed to get his keys earlier and I'd forgotten about that. That's why it was allowing me up there. I'd snuck up on him inside the Astral Lounge and stole his keys. Here we are again, the Astral Lounge. Yeah, his back was turned to me and I was like, pickpocket, and it said keys. I was like, fuck it, I'll take his keys. VIP elevator. I'm so glad I've got access to this because I've used it like about 50 times.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss.
Okay.
It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems.
I forgot about that.
All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due.
Oh, good
That's
God.
the last time I'll ever... And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away. It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't... No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Yes, I suppose I have become somewhat of a legend in the Freestar Collective. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
You make my skin crawl, Bayou.
Brayson. Interesting. And here I thought my dear brother was simply a coward. Perhaps I've misjudged Brayson. No matter.
If the brothers want to duke it out, let them duke it out.
Soon enough.
I would urge you to use compassion on Brayson's behalf. But that word isn't in your repertoire, is it, Bayou?
I can't say it's Estelle.
I assume this concludes our little arrangement? Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give...
One sec. See if I can get out of here with killing him. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me kill him! Fucking twat. Just looking forward to that. Where's me lift? Oh, the lift's there. I was so looking forward to just murdering him. Yeah, Sarah didn't like what I did. Said it to Benjamin. Oh, fuck it! Oh, Benjamin, he's Benjamin. You know what I mean, the brother. Then fucking fight it out. Ain't my problem. Where are we going now? Yeah, Madame Sauvage. I cannot fast travel there, so I shall run. It always does this shit. It's like two different doors, so it gives me both doors as an option. Just give me the closest door. Is it so hard? I mean, if that will get me closer to Madame Sauvage's, maybe give me the other one, but otherwise, no.
Be careful around here.
Coffee maybe something's I've forgotten. I thought personal atmosphere was still on. So you used to having it on all the time. So. Yeah, I don't think it's upstairs. I'm gonna stop it back with me.
Take it easy.
Get out of the way, woman! I hate people doing that shit.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice.
You figured he'd...
Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless.
Yeah.
You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly.
No.
Must be nice to be so naive.
I really wanted to kill him, but nah.
Yeah, I'm pretty much dead in the water. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep. That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask.
You want money?
Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
She's right, you know. Without her help, you never would have found your way into Genodyne.
I understand, darling.
I appreciate that. I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know?
I don't want to, you know...
How much are you willing to part with? This is perfect. It will definitely help. Thank you.
I didn't want to lowball.
We appreciate your help, Estelle.
All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back.
That's what I thought.
And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
Okay. What's next for you, Estelle?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning.
Like for me, why is it more of the NPC, not NPC, yeah, the NPCs, but not the companions, are more attractive?
Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Genodyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time.
6 months?
Tell Neva she still owes me a drink for our poker game.
That lady just there, like, yep. Don't you come in my place and try to do some bad shit. I will kill you. She must be French. She's Madame Sauvage. I cannot remember. You know, this is the one thing as well, the key. Where, like, if you go to the den in Wolf, then if you try and fast travel there, like, it'll put you 3,000 meters out. This puts you just over 500.
Nice work.
You know what I mean? So, it's very easy to dock. Very quick. Lots of great places to sell your contraband and shit inside. Hey, Neva.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Okay. Someone overcook a potato.
Respect. Look around you. The only reason all these losers are here, when I feel like you've earned it, I'll stop.
All right.
Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Now get your...
All right, calm the fuck down, woman. Sorry, say to a woman, but I am a woman.
I like
calm
my
the fuck
just
down.
like I like my coffee.
Delgado, where are you? Oh, you're in their little room.
And you are sure we will have those...
Just change my power. Because I'm gonna press it again sometime. I'm just gonna go into the
batteries up and running.
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
Either just let me.
I don't want to hear excuses.
Conversation.
I want to hear
don't
that it's going to
talk
be
on your
fixed.
own, because I can't interrupt.
Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
Okay.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Hope you're not talking about Ash.
Oh, that's real.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this. We've gotten word that UC Sistef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Okay.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
While we're at it, perhaps we should fetch your groceries for you as well.
Before I could install something.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash.
Of course.
Nothing around here is simple.
Dell's right. You have to follow these steps carefully. After you board the legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules.
Is he
They're
listening in the background?
keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted.
Okay.
Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away. Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this
This will be
real
the
simple.
defining mission, won't it?
If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
I assume this will be the last time I visit here.
Now get your ass to Bannock 4.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make the comm spike... That file you lifted from the
Yeah, I
All
understand.
you have
Why has it got like you need to speak to this woman?
The version for
Unless you're gonna fix my
Instead,
shit, which is
Hasn't I
normally.
said-
Maybe it's because she's in here. Oh, there we go. My
Not a
number's in the
problem.
No one.
All right.
Builder. That way. Add. I'll be honest, I don't even know where it'll be. I mean, the new stuff, you know what I mean? Here we go. Conduction grid. And then... on spike. Okay, so we go. Oop. That's somewhere in the ship for it to go. Here we go. There. Let's put you on the opposite side. Oh, I've already got one on the opposite side. You can go there. Yeah. Done. Accept. Don't be my shit. It's probably the last time I visit the key. It's such a nice place.
I must admit, this is exactly what I pictured a haven for pirates to look like.
Oh, she is. Oh, why am I doing it like this? Now I gotta go tell them. And then I think I'll end my stream there once I've told them. And the next time I'll pick up when I'm doing it. Look. Okay, this one's almost 100 meters out. Thing is, I like being a part of the Crimson Fleet. I do. It's very lucrative. Great place to sell shit. But obviously, you're gonna have to finish the story with UC Vigilance, like UC Marines, I believe. Saying that, I'm gonna flip over. Ooh, I'm gonna flip over into
Please
Thingy anyway.
disregard.
New Game
I
Plus.
attempted an informal.
Once the Crimson Fleet storyline is finished, that will be my next mission. Because I really do want to get into New Game Plus, so I've got all the powers and shit. And
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange it briefly. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
like, we must have a long conversation first.
There you are. I'm going to make this short
Calm
and
the fuck down.
I've received the reports about that stunt you pulled on Neon.
I again did not shoot anyone.
You opened fire inside Generdyne, a civilian facility. This is completely unacceptable.
Cut me off
Are you out of your mind? Unacceptable. tried to be patient with you. You're under arrest. I expect you to follow Lieutenant Toff to the
Oh,
bridge.
fuck.
Do you understand?
I think I fucked it up some with them anyway.
A wise decision on you.
By order of Commander Keeper, you're now stripped of all privileges befitting a member of UCC. Any attempt to return to the ship will...
Get off my ship.
Whoa. That was it. Because I didn't go in peacefully. And it wasn't even my fault. It was fucking Sarah's. You know, if I took Andrea with me, I can understand. Because she's like a vicious little... Bah. Sis Death is now your enemy. So all those missions are fucked now anyway, so... To haul me stolen gear as well. Which would include the ensign's outfit. Didn't really need it, but... Wow. Yeah, ensign fatigue, told ya. Let's say it doesn't look like anywhere to dock. So it's not actually in... Yeah, it's not in the thing, it's just here. In this... Any more shields? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at me. Shit over here, you know. Oh, it's electrical storm, no wonder. What do you remember to... I'll blow this shit up, can't I, the asteroids? Right away. Let's the other one. Imagine if this blows up my ship. Yeah, I'm trying to go round the big rock. Asteroids, whatever. I mean, at this point, I don't think I need these weapons. Let's take all the power out of this and put it in shields and shit. Oh, the fucking... I wasn't paying attention to the hole. My fault, my fault. I thought, oh yeah, I've got a great ship. Why does it put me 8,000 meters out? Can't even make it there. Did have a shitload of ship parts, but it depends how fast. I'm gonna have to just ram everything, pull it out of my weapons, stick it in the other.
United Colony System Defense.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
Audio!
There you are. I've received the You opened...
I'm gonna say fuck you this time.
Part of your job, which means you will follow my... I've tried to be big. You're under arrest. Do you understand? Guards, stop them!
It's the man in the cruise.
I want you to take out another weapon. Oh, he ain't even dead. Little bitch. Neither of them are dead. Wasting all my health back there. Wait, okay. Where is the gun? Yeah, that one. Is that not favorited? I thought it was for some reason. Now I press boards instead of cockpit. I might die doing this, but... I maybe should have just gone with the other one, because, you know, I wouldn't have had to fight off the fleet. Which I might know! That's faster. I was unsure if it was my robot or someone else's. Because they have them on the ship, you know what I mean? course I can't. Gotta wait till this fucking video finishes before I can even jump. They may target weapons by then. Didn't seem like it. Why are you destroying the ship? Quick.
Raft drive spinning down. Systems green. I hope our conduction grid holds. Otherwise, that EM radiation will overload every circuit on this ship. Oh, keeping my fingers crossed.
Oh, fucking hell! Well, we're going again, and this time we're gonna take his thing seriously and just go to fucking jail. I'm quite surprised they let me out of jail, though. That's what I don't understand when I was just on the planet. Sis-Def was now my enemy because of Sarah. I can't even do it. Like, if I could do it there, maybe I can. No, I can't. No.
Systems green. I hope our conduction grid holds. Otherwise, that EM radiation will overload every circuit on this ship. Oh, keeping my fingers crossed.
What the fuck? Okay, I know what it is. It saved itself when I got here, hasn't it? After my ship already being somewhat destroyed by the fleet. So that's fucked it up royally. Give me this. Give me load. It's gotta be that one on it. It's the only hope. So annoying. It's my fault, I know. Like, I tried not to take Sarah with me. I tried to make her stay where she was. Don't believe anyone else would have done any better. Even Andrea last time started the fucking fight. No, they're still gonna fight me. They're still gonna fight me. What's I can do with it, yeah? No. Ah! No. System. Load. 18, 25. Maybe that? That'll be when I first got on the fucking thing, wouldn't it? Oh, I could go back 20 minutes. Which is a bitch. I don't want to do. Where am I? They're still gonna attack me? Still gonna attack me? Not that one. Oh, fucking hell. Gotta go back 20 minutes. Ugh. I'll have to go back to the key. I'm gonna have to do all that shit where they're like, do you know, I think I'm gonna end it here, and next time you see me, I'll be going to the planet. So, if you've enjoyed this at all, please give me a like and subscribe. Otherwise, see you next time.